This one's going to be on Modeh Ani and fulfilling prayer on a Torah level. Modeh Ani is a simple prayer, and it's a nice way to start the day with gratitude, and it's also a nice way to fulfill your obligation of prayer min Torah from the Torah level. The prayers of the rabbis were instituted derabanan, according to the Halakha, but prayer on a Torah level, the Halakha states the following. The number of prayers is not prescribed in the Torah, nor does it prescribe a specific formula for prayer. Also, according to the Torah law, there are no fixed times for prayer. Meaning you can wake up first thing in the morning and say Modeh Ani, or Inshallah, or Baruch Hashem, or thank you, or whatever formula you want to say it, in any language you want to say it, and you fulfilled your obligation of prayer min Torah from the Torah. This is from the laws of Tefilat in the Mishneh Torah, chapter 1, Halakha 1. The halakha, this halakha in particular, is really intuitive if you think about it, because how can the creator of the universe come into the creation and basically put parameters on heartfelt devotion or connection or spirituality? Sorry, battery issues. Anyway, so it doesn't make much sense, at least in my opinion, that such parameters would be imposed by the creator, and so no such parameters exist on a Torah level. I've spoken to quite a few converts in my own journey of conversion, both prior and after, and they've reported having difficulty with the Siddur because of the obstacle of learning Hebrew. In other words, it makes the synagogue experience more of a challenge than a space of devotion. So I'm going to go over a few different hilkhot of a simple prayer, the Modeh Ani prayer. But these versions are going to be versions that aren't so common, but still short and sweet. The common version is Modeh Ani lefanecha melech hai v'chayam shehazarta bi nishmati behemla rabba emunatecha. I gratefully thank you, O living and eternal King, for restoring my soul within me with compassion. Great is your faithfulness. So the first is actually the most ancient. I'm going to stop the recording whenever I put the Siddur of the last two, but for now I'll continue. The first one is the most ancient. It's from the Talmud Yerushalmi, and it's in the section of Berakhot, chapter 4, and it states the following: Modeh Ani lefanecha Adonai Elohai ve'Elohai Abotai shehosetani me'afela le'ora. I thank you, O Eternal, my Elohim and Elohim of my ancestors, that you led me from darkness to light. The next version of Modeh Ani comes from the Moroccan Siddur, and it's just a slight variation from the traditional Modeh Ani, and by traditional I mean like 400 or 500 years old. And so we read Modeh Ani lefanecha melech hai v'chayam. The Moroccan Siddur makes a slight change there, and instead of saying melech hai v'chayam, it says Modeh Ani lefanecha melech rachum v'hanun shehazarta bi nishmati behemla rabba emunatecha. So it just changes the nusach to say King who is merciful and gracious. The last nusach is from Siddur by Ḥakham Sassoon, Siddur titled Alats Libbi, which I referenced in the first video in the playlist on the Siddur. He has a nusach which isn't recorded anywhere else that I'm aware of, which he actually sticks the entirety of the pasuk from Echa, chapter 3, verse 23, into his nusach. The pasuk there is Hasdeh Adon. Well, it's not this one. I'm sorry. This is the pasuk prior to it. There's a pasuk prior to the verse 23. It's verse 22, where it says Hasdeh Adonai ki lo tamenu ki lo chalu rahamav. The kindness of Adonai has not ended; His mercies are not spent. And then it quotes our pasuk Hadashim labekarim rabba emunatecha, and so it's like they're renewed every morning. Great is his faithfulness. And so the nusach is as follows: Modeh Ani lefanecha melech hai v'chayam hadashim labekarim rabba emunatecha. So those are a few different nuschaot of the Modeh Ani, which are short and sweet. And hope you enjoyed the audio. Thank you for listening.